Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Today I've got an unboxing for you of the Microsoft Surface Pro 8 as well as the Microsoft Surface Pro type cover that comes with the Microsoft Slim Pen 2. So my daily driver, my original Surface Book, had recently started to have some problems. The battery was bulging in both the base portion as well as the monitor, so I replaced that with a Surface Laptop 4, and now it's time for a new mobile computer. That Surface Laptop 4, that 15-incher, is kind of my main work machine at home, and this one will be my mobile one. So I'll get right to it with you here, and I will start with the Surface Pro 8 itself. As you see, I got it in the quote-unquote graphite color. It looks a little bit more like a black, but if you see it in person, it is an improvement over the old school matte black Surface Laptop 4. Ships with Windows 11. So we flip the box over here. You see that it comes with, or at least this version, the 11th gen Intel Core i7 processor. I got 16 gigs of RAM on it, and I don't think I needed more than the 256 gigabytes SSD, and that is easily replaceable on this machine. So get right to it here. You see you got a pull tab, should make things relatively easy. You know, I was deciding between this and the all-new Samsung Galaxy Book 2 Pro 360. Name is quite a mouthful. I think Samsung needs a little bit of help with the naming convention there with some of their branding, but we'll see. If I like this, I'll keep it. If not, I'll go with that Samsung machine. So Microsoft Surface Pro 8. We'll wiggle this box free. And here we go. Machine on top. I'll place that to the side just briefly. So we get here what should be our power cord here and charger. I'll open that up. Let's slide that out here. And I don't know, a lot of people think that this is redundant and useless. I happen to like it. There are plenty of times where I would have sent my laptop, my Surface product, flying through the air if this magnetic charger here didn't come off and save the day. So I will definitely be putting this to use. I like this very much. It's a 65 watt charger, by the way. And we also have here just some booklets and stuff from Microsoft. It's Microsoft Surface Pro, safety regulatory guide, warranty info, and just a cardboard box apparently. So let's check out the Surface Pro itself, shall we? We have this paper here that kind of feels like some sort of wax paper a little bit. And there we have it here. Again, probably looks mostly black on camera, if not completely black. And even in person, it looks very much like it's black, but it is, again, more of a really dark gray. Do I wish it was slightly lighter? Maybe much more of a dark gunmetal gray? Sure, but again, this is not completely black. In case you're wondering what color this is exactly, in case that's important to you and you are debating which Surface Pro 8 color to pick up. A little bit heavy here, but again, you are getting a full Windows 11 PC in a tablet form factor. We've got a 13-inch display here. That is an improvement. That is bigger than in previous years. Really love Microsoft's 3:2 aspect ratio, so I'm looking forward to being able to continue to use that. So I will turn this over here and get started with unboxing this type cover. So I went with the platinum colored Alcantara signature type cover. Let's see, we got a pull tab here as well. And I just really liked how this combination looked color-wise. I thought it was a little bit unique in this world of silver laptops and gray laptops. Thought it looked unique yet professional. And here it is. You can smell that Alcantara finish right away. Slight chemically smell. I think a lot of people who bought a Surface laptop with an Alcantara keyboard or finish there witnessed the same thing. But really pretty. I'm not typically a fan of those of the Alcantara when I'm getting a full-fledged laptop. I like the feel of that metal, But of course, this is a different form factor, and this keyboard, by all accounts, is really, really good. Of course, you don't have to use this. You could use a Bluetooth keyboard if you would like, or no keyboard, though I can't imagine getting full use out of your Surface Pro without any kind of keyboard. And as mentioned, it comes with the Surface Slim Pen 2, kind of carpenter shaped pen here. I think will be easy to use. I'm not sure how often I'll be using this pen. If I end up not using it very often, I may put it up for sale, but it's good to have nonetheless here. And of course it docks right here and it charges. Keyboard looks and feels awesome, like a full-fledged keyboard. Don't think I'm gonna have any problems with that. And just to show you how thin this thing is here, I don't know, it's kind of not in focus, but this is it's not gonna add much to the bulk of your Surface Pro 8 when you're on the go. Really pretty from the back as well. You see the Microsoft logo there on the bottom. So taking a quick look at the port selection on this beauty, we've got Thunderbolt 4 finally on here. Not too many ports though. This is for your Surface Connect port, which can magnetically attach and detach, which I take full advantage of and like, as mentioned. And on the right here, we've got a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack and the volume rocker up and down. On the other side, I forgot to mention that you've got your power button there as well. On the top, nothing really, just what looks like an antenna. And of course on the back, just the kickstand. On the bottom, you've got your connectors for the Surface keyboard. And as we fire this thing up, I was a little bit worried that this thing might be a bit of a fingerprint magnet. Hopefully not, but if it is, it is. And this is just a moment here. Just as soon as I flipped over that kickstand, it started up. And we've heard that it's not quite as bad as the matte black Surface Laptop 4 in terms of collecting fingerprints. It's really, really cool and really, really helpful how many angles this kickstand can go. And I just laid it flat for now, so it's a little bit easier to see. I picked English. We'll start this up using the type cover as well here, as you can see. And while we're waiting for this to get set up here, what is your favorite or must-have tech product so far this year? And let's keep it in the PC category. What's your favorite? Is it the MacBook Pros with the M1, the M1 Pro, the M1 Max chips? Is it the Surface Pro 8? They've made several improvements on that as well. Could it be the iPad Pro? All of these products have their merits. The Samsung Galaxy Book Pro 2 360. I know some people have some gripes with that, but every single machine we talk about, we can find some good and some bad, and a lot of it will be subjective. So I'm curious what your favorite is so far in 2022. And by the way, I'm well aware that this came out a good, 6 months ago or so. All right, a bit of a lengthy setup process, but I must say I am impressed here. Most of these computers that I get have pretty much no battery out of the box, but this setup without having to plug it in at all. Not that I recommend that, but as you see here, after the lengthy setup process, I still have about 47% battery remaining. So we're in here. This is actually my first experience with Windows 11. I had delayed updating my Surface Laptop 4 to Windows 11. So looking forward to this, looking forward to using this 120 hertz display on this thing, and I'll mess around with it. And if you guys have any questions about the Surface Pro 8, let me know. And actually, before you go, I'll give you a little bit of a better look at this combination that I went with here. This graphite color, which is a really, really dark gray. I don't know if you can tell here. It is not quite black. At first glance, people might think that it is. Went with that, combined with this platinum signature Surface Pro type cover. And I think that it is a nice combination here. A really dark gray with a really light gray. And of course, the device itself also comes in platinum. And this type cover you can get in several colors, including black. And I believe it's a poppy red. There might be others as well. I think ice blue. So that's it for now. Just a quick unboxing and setup of the Microsoft Surface Pro 8, as well as the signature type cover that comes with the Surface Slim Pen 2. Now, I'll leave a link in the description to where you can pick up both of these. And if you like checking out tech, whether it be iPhones or Galaxies or PCs, Windows, Samsung, etc., iPads, you might want to consider subscribing. And I will check you awesome people out in the next video.